Okay, on to game two. On to game two. Let's see for the BP for this one. It seems like CT will be coming out as survivors for this one. Meanwhile, ACT will be the hunter. Let's see. It's Chinatown for this game. From last game in general, we do see that the seer and the priestess will be coming out as our first one from CT. Of course, knowing that these two are in meta against pro teams, professional teams like this, allowing these two to come out in Chinatown is going to be very hard as well. And it does seem like the hunter that has been banned is QingH's clerk for this one. So it's gonna be very interesting to see how this goes. Never mind, it's ACT Survivor coming out. I never get told. I wish CN just gives me their broadcast without the... I want all the sound effects, all the music sound effects. I want all of it. But I want CN to give it to me as well. But anyways, moving on. Let's see ACT versus CT right now. We have Fox and Lisa coming out with a barmaid and an antiquarian. Excuse me. With the next two bans, Chinatown probably female dancer prospector, even let's say, even maybe a mercenary if you're really that desperate to play a Na.Eu coming out for this one. Na.Eu coming out for this one wouldn't be too bad, but it really depends on how this hunter wants to play for this one. If I'm not wrong, Leaf played last year as Gala. His Gala of last year was pretty darn decent as well. Then with the forward and the toy merchant ban, it seems forward being banned is surprising. Very surprising for me, considering the fact that forward has been nerfed. Well, he hasn't been nerfed to bone, but he has been countered to death. Then alongside with ACT, we'll have a female dancer coming out. It just gives way too much support here for the survivors right now. Knowing that the forward has been banned, it simply just means that it's a hunter that's afraid of support. But clerk has been banned from ACT's side as well though, so ACT at least doesn't need to worry about a continuous cipher lock when it comes to CT side. And CT Leaf ban the mercenary right there. It doesn't really matter if we do decide to ban two rescuers, because there's still a first officer. There is still a first officer right there for the survivor side on ACT, as you can see as well. First officer coming out immediately right here. There's really no point in banning, there's really no point for me or for anyone in general to ban a forward or a mercenary when first officer is the thing. You may say double down, you may say fail rescue, you may say this, you may say that, but at the end of the day, like the hunter pool in the rescuer pool in general, you have 3 guaranteed rescuers who can rescue regardless of what happens. Right, who can rescue regardless of what happens. So for this one right here, it may be a little bit difficult for Leaf to... I feel like the bans from Leaf, it's not going to be on his favor right now. The survivors here in general, we do see like there's 2 support characters. Well, there's 3 support characters, but barmaid is considered as a light support because it's going to be highly unlikely for survivors to rotate towards barmaid to drink a doubling without the help of a female dancer or an anti-current to be nearby during that time for them to, support and get the doubling up as soon as possible. So like for Sten here, if he's gonna be the main solo kiting early game, then it's gonna be great for him because you have a barmaid and you have a antiquarian. Both queens will come support regardless of what happens. It seems like Leaf will be coming out with his main sculptor right here, as we can see. Sculptor coming out, it hasn't been that good. Sculptor hasn't been shining as much in Japan, but she has been shining in Southeast Asia and Korea, and I guess Na.Eu. But at the end of the day, you really have to see the meta when it comes to Japan and CN. Those two are the more important ones. So yeah. Oh, let's see. ACT. This team comp playing Sculptor, it's gonna be very hard. I feel like maybe banning female dancer or prospector might be a good choice as well. We haven't been seeing that much prospectors, but you know what? It is what it is at the end of the day. Onto the area map selection we go. This is Chinatown. Let's see, if I'm not wrong, first officer spawned by the other gate, the opposite of Umbrella Gate. Antiquarians by restaurant, barmaid is in middle surprisingly, and female dancer is near that one cipher between hotel and I don't know what that area is called, but there's 3 palaces near her. Then it seems like Sculptor decides to spawn near Laundry, the two-story in which there is a bridge connected to the two stairs. Now then, this is going to be really hard for Sculptor. Spawned quite far away right now from the barmaid and from the female dancer. Chasing Anti-Current is going to be very hard for this gala, because Anti-Current is very similar to Psychologist. Anti-Current just needs to dodge the statues with the swing when it comes to her moving speed buff with the flute, and then smack the Gala onto the wall or push her back so then Gala can't really reach you. Gala's normal attack animation is slow, so this Anti-Current definitely has more than enough time to react, and Anti-Current's swing is faster than majority of the hunters, honestly. Majority of the hunter. Maybe not faster than Na.Eu, you never know. You never know. But onto the game we go. This is CT versus ACT, and that was y'all in game then. Moving on. Okay, let's see. Spawning by the two-story setting right here as well. Leave going straight towards Fox. You know what? Anti-Aquarian actually spawns pretty darn far away from the Sculptor right now. We can see the female dancer also deploying the slow music boxes already. Seems like Lisa is going to play first officer for this one, and Sam will be the main kite. This isn't too bad after all. Going straight towards a barmaid right now, also knowing that the female dancer has thrown down a slow music box right here. Leaf will definitely be forced to break that music box. If Leaf doesn't do so, then it's going to hurt the most for him. When it comes to chasing after a barmaid who can heal in this location as well. We can see that Sen is currently crouching near that area and will be jumping down very soon here as well. I don't think Leaf actually lost barmaid at all. Barmaid is currently nearby here. Takes the speed doubling immediately, surprisingly, and is going to go straight up towards the stairs right now. It seems like puts the pallet down right here. Blink is currently up and ready to go as well. And then Tyree is currently at a 30% rate right here. We also do see that Sen has decided to bring double speed boost, a pallet and a window speed boost right here instead of a flywheel, considering that it's a barmaid as well. But the gamble was right. The gamble was right though, considering the fact that if she did bring flywheel, then it'll be harder for the barmaid to fully heal up with that doubling as well. Because you do need to consider that if it is not a sculptor, then okay, maybe flywheel will work, but against sculptors in general, you really need to pull as much distance as possible. We can see that Sen didn't get the chip right there. I thought he did. Very nice. Those are really fast reaction speeds right there. You can already see that this is why Sculptor's not a part. This is why Sculptor's not men anymore. Sad moment. But here, as you can see as well, Sen vaulting over right there. Most likely will be rotating back towards the hotel right now. There's also an anti-current that's at the entrance. Sen, no, wait, no, leave. Oh no, this is what it means by being blind. This is the majority of our hunter gameplays. Moving on, it seems like the anti-current will be staying near the hotel just for the barmaid to be able to get another doubling and start healing up immediately, as well. As we can see right here, takes a second doubling. It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem like barmaid has any more items remaining, but gets a very good nice chip right there onto Fox from Leaf. But here's the problem, that's 8 seconds disarm, and you need to land another statue in order for you to immediately down this antiquarian. Now then, gets the hit right there immediately. Fox wanted to jump down right here, was a little bit slow, but Leaf blinking out here is not a good choice though, considering you're against an antiquarian who basically moves way faster, similar to an entomologist. If entomologist can't teach you, then antiquarian definitely does as well, but it doesn't seem like antiquarian swung at the at the sculptor instead, so it seems like it'll become a basement chair right here, as we can see. Fox just needs a little bit more practice with antiquarian, I guess. She's a relatively new character, so it's still understandable as of now. Moving on, we'll be seeing that the first officer is going to come in for the rescue. Even if first officer comes in, we can just see, you know, the immediate oh wait, you allowed Lisa to go in? Oh no. Oh no, the immediate stopwatch right there. Probably should have body blocked the entrance right there with that fat chair, fat body, whatever of yours, honestly. It gets a double chip right there and immediate. Oh, wait, but wait, Cypher's prime. Cypher's prime. It's okay, Cypher's prime. It's okay, Cypher is primed. It's okay, Cypher is primed. Lisa also got the detention hit right there. That's fine. That's fine. If Lisa is gonna get chaired right here, then there's nothing left for the anti-current to do. Lisa also needs to spawn very far away from the anti-current as well, so anti-current can move out right here, as we can see. Anti-current going straight towards the other gate immediately. Oh no, this is a bit unfortunate. That was really unfortunate, but that was a very nice chair camp there done by the Sculptor right there as well though. But it seems like the other gate is currently opened as well. We do also see that anti-current is currently dead on chair. If Leaf decides to go out for the anti-current right here, it may be a little bit dangerous here, as we can see as well. Having no statue, no, it does have statues located where the anti-current is right now, but if Sculptor decides to teleport, this will end up as a 3-man escape anyways, or even possibly a 4-man escape at the end of the day. Last game, ACT Survivor got a 4-man escape. They can't really afford to do this anymore. Even if there's a teleport coming out here, they wouldn't be able to make it, sadly. So let's congratulate ACT for the 3-man escape right here. Moving on towards second half. Okay, on to second half we go. First 2 bans as usual. Those 2 definitely have to be banned in this type of map after all, regardless of what hunter you're gonna play. We'll have CT survivors coming out for this one. It seems like Chia decides to ban those 2. Well, I mean, those 2 are really niche at the end of the day. But all what ACT really needs to do right now is to aim for a tie. So there's a lot of hunters you can aim for a tie with, and it also depends on the survivors team comp as well. Banning the bloody queen right there simply just allows Chia to bring out the barmaid though. Not the barmaid, sorry, the dream witch though. I was talking about barmaid because if Chia wanted to go dream witch, he has to ban barmaid, but also depends on if survivors decides to pick barmaid or not. Now then, from CT side, it seems like it'll be the anti-courier and the mercenary first 2 picks as well. Oh no, it seems like QingH is gonna come out. Oh, QingH has what did I say, moved from NAU to CN region and has been recruited by ACT right now. Sees that the barmaid and the female dancer has been... Oh, the barmaid and the female dancer. That's not bad then, I guess. Barmaid and female dancer being banned right here. There is a possible chance for a Sculptor to come out, because I've seen QingH practicing Sculptor a bit, but we do know him for his Dream Witch, of course. Prospector coming out. If Prospector comes out, then it's a definite Dream Witch. Then they definitely want to run Dream Witch. But running Dream Witch against this team comp is still very hard though. You can't really chase any of them easily. You have a Prospector who can just magnet and then cancel the dog, cancel the stun the Dream Witch's followers, and of course anti-current as well with the disarm ability right there as well. They're definitely gonna be aiming for solo Kaish only. Because like with this team comp in general, you can only start supporting mid-game. As in when Prospector finishes his own Cypher and has 3 magnets, that's when you can start supporting. If let's say a patient or the anti-current is going to be chased first. But with patient and anti-current in general, these two are fine. These 2 are honestly fine. There's really nothing to worry about when it comes to like team comps like this, in which like your solo containment is already very strong against any type of hunter in general right here. Maybe not against a wax artist though. Wax artist does counter these 2 quite heavily, but it also depends on how these 2 survivors play. Anti-current can disarm and force herself to be at 100%, but also with the Prospector can force himself to push the wax artist away from him, so then like the stun doesn't really come in. Then onto the hunter we go. It seems like it'll be a wax artist coming out. It does seem like it'll be a wax artist coming out here. It's better for wax artists to come out, especially against like a patient. You can definitely chase after a patient. You can definitely do chase after a patient, but most likely for QingH right here will be having to bring addiction and like maybe 1 stack of rage, just for the fact that it's gonna hurt quite a bit. Even though a wax artist inbuilt 10% stun duration recovery buff, it still will hurt quite a bit. It still will. With this team coming in general, they definitely need to be like we do know that anti-current, a lot of them do bring flywheel, and a lot of prospectors do bring flywheel as well. The fact that if the patient really does decide to bring tide right here may not suit him very well. It may not suit him very well right here. But onto the selection we go. It seems like anti-current's at umbrella, mercenaries in middle, the patient spawns at the back gate, meanwhile prospector is inside. Oh, he is actually in hotel upstairs right now, but the hotel cipher definitely will be locked right here, and of course QingH spawning in laundry. This wouldn't be too bad in general. This honestly wouldn't be too bad in general. It simply just depends on how they play this one out, let's say. Because at the end of the day, you never know how this really will go. You really never know how this really will go. Chasing after the patient might seem like a good idea, but like in an area like that in which there is a 2-story setting in which patient can just immediately hook and jump down immediately, it's going to be very hard for Waxstars to chase after anyone right here. Personally saying, I'd say Waxstars is going for the stunners maybe a little bit better. But this onto the game we go. This will be ACT versus CT. We'll have QingH coming out as Hunter for this one. Okay, onto the game we go. QingH, this is game 2, second half of CT versus ACT. We'll have QingH, our new hunter from Na.Eu, who just recently moved towards CN, be playing out for this one. And then rotating straight towards middle, it does seem like Mercenary is trying to give out the location of where the survivors are. But it seems like Antiquarian and the Prospector, both of them are in hotel right now, which is not such a good idea. But at least good news is there's a cipher in hotel as well, and there's a cipher outside hotel as well. But it does seem like Prospector, nope, the Antiquarian has been seen right here. The Antiquarian has been seen right here. The Antiquarian has been seen right here though. Prospector rotating right here. There may be a chance for a drop down hit. No, there isn't a chance for a drop down hit right here. But Prospector should be able. No, they didn't push it away. This is gonna be a max. This is gonna be. Wait. That is not good. That was a nice mind game right there done by QingH right now. And then Prospector has flywheel up and ready, and the second magnet is ready as well. But here's the problem: Blink is a thing right here. The only chance for Prospector really to contain this one is to get the flywheel. Is to flywheel that Blink. That's the most important part right here. But I guess, you know what, QingH is definitely going to play way more safe right here. Gets the stun right there. That's 97% though. That's 97%. Prospector can't vault that. Prospector cannot vault that. Got stuck right there as well. Couldn't get the flywheeler properly. That is quite an early down right there. 1 minute and 20 seconds into the game. We can see that the cipher isn't more than enough. It's not enough. The Antiquarian was roaming around. The Antiquarian was roaming around right there. That's really unfortunate. But they will be forced to rescue right here. They have to rescue at least twice here. They really do have to rescue at least twice here. We can see that the 4-man elimination has went up to 25% right now. The game is already on the Hunter side right now. The game is already on QingH's side right now here, as well as we can see. The Mercenary can definitely come in, but even if the Mercenary does come in, it's going to be very risky for them to do anything right here, sadly. Why, you may ask? It's because this could be no Terror Shock, thankfully, and Antiquarian coming in for the support. But does that matter? No, it doesn't. I really don't think it does. Allowing the Prospector to rotate upstairs. Antiquarian as well, not assisting a hit right there. Blinking out right there. We should be able to get the hit. Didn't get the hit right there immediately. Where's the Antiquarian? The Antiquarian's currently not nearby. Prospector was able to get that speed buff though from the Palace, not from the Palace, from the Cipher. Gets another swing right there on Antiquarian. Antiquarian has now been stunned, but also there's a Prospector right here. 78 on the Prosy. That's not a good sign. Now then, 2 survivors have come in to assist Prospector to contain even longer. But if the both of you come in, then that simply just means there's no decoding progress coming in, and of course QingH dropping down the survivor right there due to the fact that mischievous is a thing. This is going to be really hard. Listen, right, this is why forward is not a thing anymore. This is why forward isn't a thing anymore. If Antiquarian can't do it and Antiquarian moves faster than forward, then nah. Nah. 4-man elimination has currently went up to 28%, as well as we can see locking the Cipher near hotel as well. Turning back towards that Cipher, once again we can see that patient has currently finished 2 Ciphers for CT's side, for CT survivor. But now what they have to do is they have to start healing, and the Mercenary can come in to rescue as well, because the Mercenary already used Tide. So I guess there goes the 3-man. Well, I mean, there's still a chance for you to aim for a 3-man escape endgame, but it's going to be really hard against a wax artist right here who has a max storage of wax, and of course the Mercenary getting hit right there immediately. Mercy can't body block. I mean, he could, but there's no point in him body blocking, because all what's going to happen is that And of course 25 on a Prospector right now, 57, 56, pushes out immediately right there, very nicely done by the Prospector. But is this enough right now? No, it's not. It's not. 77 on the Prosy and immediate down right here because Flywheel was ready but didn't react on time. We can also see that Anti-Current came in as well, but stood on the wax right there. The animation on the wax sadly could not hit the Prospector down. Then chairing the Mercenary on towards the nearest chair here available. It seems like the last 4 ciphers will be near this side of the map. The last 4 ciphers will be near this side of the map, sadly. They're still missing half a cipher right here. We can also see the Anti-Current cipher is currently at 50% and Patient cipher is currently being decoded right now as well. But does not matter, no it doesn't, because they're really missing ciphers. None of them can decode and they're missing ciphers. Anti-Current can't come into rescue as well because she's way too far away from the chair. She's way too far away. She's way too far away from the chair, and now we can see that the Patient is trying to come in. Patient definitely can come in with the before half rescue, but also Patient is at a very okay, you can jump from there. Apparently you can jump from right now. There's 70, 80, 90, 100% wax right there. Wanting to land that, gets the hit right there. Didn't get the hit on the chair, thankfully. Hits the Patient. You're not hitting the Patient. Whoever you hit there, it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter. Mercenary only has 1 elbow pad remaining. So what really can you do? Nothing much. Wants to blink out right there. Blinks here immediately. Very nicely done by QingH. That will be a Mercy going down and a chair for the Patient. Sadly, we can see that the last 2 ciphers are done, but because of the fact that we're gonna slug, he wants a 4-man elimination. I see now. He does want a 4-man elimination. I see now. Sees where the Anti-Current is right now. Anti-Current is currently at full health. Here's the problem. When it comes to a 4-man team, if you want to mind game near that area and where the survivor is, the survivor can just stay where the hunter is. That's genuinely about it. Now the Mercenary has been healed up to 44% right now. That cipher will be locked once again, but the cipher's at 95%, so even if it's locked, it's fine. They can definitely prime that, no problem. Patient is now currently after half. Mercy is at 76% self-healing time. Even if they do, they can't really do anything here. If Mercy decides to self-heal, then QingH can just immediately change targets right now and start slugging the Mercenary for endgame. Seems like Mercy does want to come in here though. Mercy coming in, sees where Mercy is, might as well just hit the Mercenary and start slugging the Mercenary. There's a chance for them to get the last cipher done. But I feel like if they want to get the last cipher done, then Mercy has to decode the last 95% cipher. Wanting the body block right there. There's still a chance right here. CT's playing this very aggressively right now. It's currently a do or die right now. XY needs to be very careful right here with a 50% wax. Using the last hook right there, but that hook didn't really create any distance. Vaulting over there immediately. Flywheels. Hey. Oh no. Picks it up. The cipher is... Anti-Current is about to touch... Anti-Current touched the cipher right there. 96, 97, 99 and pops. At least, well, I mean, guarantee the 1k here, guarantee the 3k here is definitely will do, but Anti-Current opens the gate very slow as well, so the chances of this being a tie is very low. It genuinely is very low, because Anti-Current opens gate at 20, it takes Anti-Current 25 seconds to open gate, lol. So it's not going to be that easy, and teleporting immediately towards the Anti-Current, this simply just allows that disarm. This simply just allows Mercy to go towards the other gate and start opening. Cause like the we need to be very careful here. We need to be very well. Didn't hit right there, sadly, but it does seem like Mercenary will be able to get out of the gate though. So let's congratulate QingH for the 3-1 elimination. Yeah, Mercy should be able to get out of the gate. There's no way you can land the wax from this far away unless you walk like 3 to 4 seconds. But yeah, moving on to let's congratulate ACT for winning. That's 3 for 3 for this one. Alright, I'll see you all in the next game, shall we then?